Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be using up some leftover paints that I have. I haven't painted in a little while, so I need to use them up and then start fresh with some new colors. I'm going to attempt a beach pour. That's what I'm going for anyway. We'll see what happens. So the colors I'm using are, this is ultramarine, and I believe it's Amsterdam. All my ingredients and ratios are in the description below my video. So everything that I put in here is in there. So that's that one. This one is Prussian Blue. And I think it's Amsterdam as well. And then I have Amsterdam Green Blue. Pebeo Green Blue. I've got Pebeo Copper, and these are iridescent colors. The green blue and the Pebeos are iridescent colors. This is copper. I also have gold Pebeo. And then I have, this is Shimmer, TLP Shimmer, this little piggy. Also I have Whitehaven, this little piggy. Pigment Shimmer. The Whitehaven and the Shimmer's interference. I have a white Cell Activator. My recipe is in the description as well. And I've got dioxazine purple Cell Activator. Okay. So I'm just using a mixture of base paints. I had a little bit of this and a little bit of that I mixed together. It's kind of pinky purple, but you won't even see that after I get all my colors on here. So the idea for a beach pour is not to put the base paint all the way around. Just start off in the middle. And I'm going to be swiping. Okay. Oops. This is a little bit thick. Okay, so that's the base paint for now. If I need more after I swipe, I will add it around the edge. I'm swiping with this today. All right, I'm going to start adding my colors. I'm going to start with the darkest, Prussian Blue. And I'm going this way, so I'm going to put it along here. I'm going to put my colors more towards the middle because once I swipe, it spreads it out a bit, and then when you tilt side to side, that spreads the side out, and then spinning will spread the rest out. So you don't really need to start your colors up here down here. Start around here, somewhere in the middle, somewhere about in this area here. So that was the Prussian Blue. Then I'm going to go for the ultramarine. I should probably go out further. just in case. Just in case it's not enough. Okay, so now I'm going to use the green blue by Amsterdam. And then the green blue by Pebeo. It's more like a turquoise color. And then the copper. Actually, no, I'm going to put the gold. Actually, I'm going to put more of the gold down. Whoops. And then I'm going to put copper down. So it's about the same. Looks like I'm going to have to add more white. More base. Okay, what can I do with? This canvas is just a canvas that I did a previous pour on and didn't like, so I wiped it off. So that's why it's kind of like a blue color. All right, that's good. More copper. I'm going to just sprinkle some copper at the, over the gold a little bit. And then I'm going to use some shimmer. And I'm just going to put a little bit up here. And actually, I'm going to just sprinkle it all over. Just random little spots here and there. And then the Whitehaven. Where can I put the Whitehaven? Put more of the Whitehaven down here. Not much of the blues. I'm going to add a little bit of the Pebeo, a little bit more of that one, probably right here. Okay, and possibly a little bit going up here as well, over top of the other blue. So I don't think I put enough on. Just gonna just let it go over top of the gold a little bit. All right. adding a little bit more at the top here. I don't think I went up far enough. All right, that's good. Okay. So I'm going to add my Cell Activator on the knife, and then and then just swipe over top. So give this a real good stir. Okay, so I think I don't want it to be too thick, so I'm just going to take a little bit off. This should be good enough. Then I'm going to add the dioxazine purple right on top. I'm going to have to put the knife down to do this. And I'll show you once I get it all on there. I don't have much left here, so I got to scrape the bottom. Okay. Hopefully that's okay. That's what it looks like. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just tilt it around on this knife to spread it out a bit. All right, that's what it looks like. So I have to stand up for this. I'm going to just move it there so I have room for my hand here when I swipe. Okay, so slight angle. The knife has to go on a slight angle this way, this higher than the bottom here, just to move the paint along. Or should I go the other way? What do I feel more comfortable doing? I can't remember. Actually, I'm going to start over here. So it's going to be on an angle that, lower here and higher up here. Not by much. Should probably have a close-up of this, but just a slight angle. Okay, here goes nothing. That's white. Alright, I'm going to just let this develop. See what happens. It's looking cool right around this area here. Just going to tilt it this way a little bit because there's There's not a whole lot happening over here. There is here. So I'm just going to tilt it slowly. Not very, I'm not lifting it very high. Just to bring everything over a bit. Okay. I don't need to bring it over more that way, so I'm just going to spin. Hopefully I have enough. This should go over. I'm just going to add some more on the edge just to make sure it goes over. Adding paint, more paint, will help carry the paint over the edge. I might have to add a little bit more blue on the top. But that's okay, I can do that. All right, here goes the spin. Make sure I have enough room here to spin. I'm going to spin again. Okay, what am I going to do? Just going to tilt it this way a little bit. I'm wondering if I should just swipe over that. I'm going to just swipe a little bit. So I'm not really fussy on how it's looking up here. So it's just, I'm just using dioxazine purple. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay, just added a little bit of Prussian Blue. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm going to do another spin. I think that's good enough. It's just not over the edges that much on the one side. So I can just scoop some of this paint and then just add it to the sides. And I think it looks fine. I like how this looks here. I'll bring you in for a close-up. Should be enough paint off because it's really not moving much when I spin, so pretty sure there's enough paint spun off. Okay, there you go. I'll show you the dry result at the end of the video. Okay, I'd like you to see this before I let it dry. You see all these white spots? There's a few little white spots here and there. I can get rid of those. That's just air bubbles that have popped while I've spun. So all you do is you take like a little wooden skewer. It doesn't have to be too pointy. This is not very pointy. And then you just put the skewer in the middle of the dot and you just hold it there. Okay, let's try this one right here. You just place the point in the middle of the dot, push down to the canvas, and then back up, and it's gone. So I'm going to do the rest of them. I wipe the stick off each time. Paint. The base paint is very thick. I'm finding out that it's not moving much when I spin, but there is a lot of paint on here. So I'm going to cover it, and that will help it dry without cracking. Because if it's too thick and it dry and you don't cover it up, the top layer will dry first, and then because it's taking so long to dry, it will end up cracking. So if you cover it, it dries more at the same time instead of the top layer first. So I pretty much got all those out. So there's other air bubbles here and there and everywhere. So I'm just going to pop them. Okay, so they're gone now. All right. Hi, I'm back with the dried result. It dried really nice and flat. No cracking. It took 2 days to dry. Covered. And I didn't get any more air bubbles popping up. There might be real tiny ones, but nothing really significant. Okay, there you go. So have a great day, and thanks for watching my video. Bye for now.